Okay, it's time for bedtime stories. Old Queen Mary, she was the queen hoe of the hoe house. She was used to doing at one time 20 guys at a time. Oh, she was getting in bed with them guys, and she'd take on 2 or 3 at a time, but 20, 30 of them in a day wasn't nothing for her. So along come old Wild Bill. Bill thought he was the baddest thing since Chinese pepper. Old Bill said he wanted to marry the old Queen Mary. He wanted to marry her because he said she was the best he ever had. They got married and she gave up her profession. For the next 20 years, they lived together as husband and wife. He finally married the old girl. And Bill had a son that he had treated pretty bad most of his life. And he lived on to be about 60 years old. And old Bill was getting up in age, and Bill knew he was nearing death. Queen Mary, she's getting feeble, and she's going through her thing. So it came time for the will to be wrote. So old Wild Bill wrote his will up. He had worked at one of the big 3 auto industries, and he saved up a nice little bit of money, and he had bought himself a brand new Cadillac back in '93 or something. The year was like 2018 now, the year was. And old Wild Bill went into the hospital and he died. And his son came up from the south to see him. And he said that his dad had been promising to give him the car. It was in mint condition, had white wall tires on it, and looked like it just drove off the showroom. But old Queen Mary said, I ain't giving up that car. And he said, but it was in my daddy's will. And she said, I'm not giving up the car. So Wild Bill's son got mad and he called up his old friend, the Wild Man. Wild Man told him what to do. He said, Queen, she's old and feeble. You a young man, even though you in your 60s, she in her 80s. What you got to do is something stupid to kind of get her scared a little bit. She might have a heart attack. I don't know. I said, but you got to do something crazy. I say, so, like Michael Jackson do it in his videos, grabbing his crotch and all that stuff. Go in there and grab your crotch and start telling her you want to have sex with her from the first day you met her, because you heard she was doing 20, 30 guys in a day and you want to try that stuff. I know you don't want to hit that old stuff, man. I know you don't. But you just want to scare her a little bit. So, old boy went in the house and he started acting crazy. He looked at old Queen Mary and he went, yeah, baby. I've been wanting to hit that thing you got ever since you married my daddy. I heard you do 30 guys in a day and you hit 2, 3 guys at a time. I know you must be married. You must be experienced. So let me hit it. Queen Mary got to looking kind of scary in the face. He said, I told you, girl, I want to hit it. Let me hit that thing. Queen Mary looked at him and started talking gibberish. She started going, I ain't had no sex in 20 years. And now you're the fella that come up in here and want to get it. And the old boy looked at her and started trying to back out the door. Queen spit her teeth out on the couch, grabbed him, threw him to the floor, and got to putting her mouth on his private part going up and down. Old boy was saying, no, no, no. And the queen, every few minutes, she'd come up for a little air. I ain't had nothing in 20 years. After a while, got kind of quiet in there. And you could hear Wild Bill's son there talking about, don't stop.